So I saw a video on TikTok, literally just saw it, where a creator talked about how he went to an event and he met someone, right? And at the event, like the guy gassed him and basically cheered him on and hyped him up and everything like that. And then the next day, the guy tried to change the dynamic when the guy like messaged him. He basically little broed him. And a lot of people probably won't think too much of that, which is fine, right? It couldn't necessarily mean nothing. But people with pattern recognition know, like, sometimes people really do want you to feel inferior to them. This guy was obviously projecting on this other guy because he really admired him. How do you go from putting someone on a pedestal to the next day projecting on them and trying to lower them off that pedestal or devalue them? And I've talked about this before. When people see you as superior sometimes, or quote unquote better, they will try to make you feel the opposite of that and change the power dynamics. And in this specific situation, I believe that's what the guy did to him. It would be different if the guy like approached the other guy first, but he purposely like gassed the guy up and was like, I would love to connect with you. You look amazing. Like, basically, like, was cheering him on and hyping him up and being a fan of him. And it's nothing wrong with that. The problem lies is when you project your insecurities onto other people. And this guy talked about, him going through these experiences a lot and, having magnetism. So when he comes in the room, people notice him, and either that brings out the secure side of people or the insecure side. And in that particular guy's case, he was obviously insecure in trying to change the dynamic of things. But I thought that was really interesting how like people will hype you up, and I've talked about this, put you on a pedestal. The guy was so excited to connect, and then the guy tried to connect, and then he immediately tried to humble him.